welcome to Towards 2027, the podcast where bold ideas meet actionable change. My name is Aishat Saliu, your host. Today, we are honored to be joined by a dynamic and visionary leader, Mr. Ogedengbe Ayodele Monde, the Group Executive Chairman of Fort Ogedengbe Empire Limited. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the program.
It's my pleasure.
Our topic today is party coalition in Nigeria. Is it a recipe for stability or a formula for chaos? Let's find out. When it comes to party coalition, it has to do with the alliance of two or more parties formed together for a specific goal. What's your opinion on party coalition in Nigeria? And do you think they can promote political stability or they are likely to create more challenges?
Yeah, political coalition anywhere in the world is expected to bring and improve governance to the people, in a way that the masses or the citizens are benefiting from the outcome or the result of the coalition. Now, in Nigeria, we are having tough time to be able to separate the ideological democracy and interest democracy.
Okay.
Now, this is it. When political parties come together, they should be able to merge or have a concentrated ideology where they marshal out during campaign to the people. This is what we are going to give to you, the masses,
Okay.
at so measure, at so time. So there is timetable and schedules of promises that come to the masses. But in Nigerian scenario, the party alliances or merger come in the form of men coming together. I'll call them money bag, coming together to come and create a power shift where they will be able to push the present leaders or crops of politicians who are currently in power out of power, and they now come with no ideology, basically the same ideology, and even worse case scenario, they multiply the evil of the past leader.
Okay. So now, talking about ideology, this ideology, when they come together, when there's a coalition between these parties, this ideology, do they influence the success of the parties or is more of a failure?
If we are taking Nigeria as a case study on party coalition, it's a flop because we cannot differentiate the ideology of PDP from APC as it were, except that the chaotic security situation created during the PDP era has now multiplied in their folds. So we're having more people freely coming to attack the insurgencies, coming to attack the people in their homes, in their villages, on the road. People are being kidnapped. It has multiplied beyond reasonable acceptance.
Oh, wow. And so with that, what are the possible advantages then of party coalition in Nigeria?
The only possible advantage of party coalition in Nigeria is that a segment of the people who feel cheated come together and be able to use their money to find access to governance.
This set of people,
They find access to governance.
do their grievance, is it valid?
It's not valid because there's no change in leadership style. There's no democratic dividends that has differentiated them from the past leader, except if it even become worse.
Okay, so coalition is basically same set of people.
In Nigeria,
Oh, wow.
they are because they are strange bedfellows. When they come together, it's difficult for them to be able to fine-tune a particular ideology that they stand for. The only ideology is what they come to preach. They have good manifestos. They will present it to the people. That's where it ends. The moment they are sworn into the position of leadership, what you see is different. The servant become the leader, while the people who have the democratic power become the servant.
Wow. Okay, so if this same set of people are the ones in the political positions at the moment, moving forward to 2027, what do you tell the masses? How do they identify those who are willing and who are ready to, put their interest at heart, and not those who are just coming to loot from them and take what belongs to them?
There's what they call identity politics.
Okay.
We should be able to identify those among us that we already know.
Okay.
And that this can be engendered through advocacy. You see, advocacy is one way where you can change the mindset of the people for a better positioning, to be able to identify what is good for them.
Okay.
Okay, now, so that way it become eminent for us to go out there through a mass mobilized training
All right.
of the mindset of the people, to be able to now look back within them. Who are those that have us at heart? Who are those that has been doing good for us? Who we believe will not change when it gets to a position of leadership?
But how do we go about this mass training?
The mass mobilization and training of the mindset of the people towards the choice of good leader is simple. We have NGOs who have characterized themselves in the training of mindset. We also have NGOs who are politically motivated, who go out there to also give a grassroots support to democratic improvement.
Yes.
So we also have the government apparatus who have been masquerading to be doing the same thing the NGOs are also supposed to, tailor through to be able to now uplift the people from their misconstrued position of going to collect money from politicians to vote them in to power.
Okay, I believe before now we already have these various people in place. What have they been doing? What you just stated, have they been going down to the grassroots to inform the citizens on how?
Of a truth, Nigeria is a very big country, and for you to push advocacy, you need money. And of which I also know that there are international community support that we get to do this, but it's not sufficient. They need to do more. We also need to find a way to also create a pool of fund that will be channeled to the 774 local government of Nigeria to be able to now trickle down to the wards, to be able to educate people on how to choose good leader, and also how to avoid anybody being deceptive around them, coming to give them token to buy their future from them.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Ayodele Monday. We would like to have you back on this program as we count down to the 2027 election, just to analyze the party coalition, the success they're making or their challenges. But before we go, looking ahead to 2027, what guidance would you offer to parties that are planning to form a coalition for the 2027 election? And what key factors should they consider when making such decisions?
It's a very difficult thing to say you want to advise any political party in Nigeria, because the money bag has hijacked the political system. So the democratic environment has been polluted. So now, until the advocacy I'm talking about has been able to go around and the masses have to take their power by themselves and put the people that they already know can do this work, there's nothing to expect from the current democratic setting in Nigeria.
Okay. So moving forward to 2027, we'll just fold our hands, watch, and see how it goes.
My suggestion is we need to put ourselves together in groups.
Okay.
Trickle down to local government, trickle down to the ward, and tell the people If you tell 10 people in a day, and the 10 people tell 10 people, we could just continue to evolve a new agenda for democracy in Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Mr. Yedele.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you on
It's
this
my
program,
pleasure.
and our conversation was very insightful.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I'll be willing and ready to come at any time.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
And that brings us to the end of another episode of Towards 2027 with Mr. Ayodele Monday. We had a conversation on party coalition in Nigeria, the complex realities, their promises, their pitfalls, and of course, the path ahead. Until next time, keep striving, keep questioning, and keep moving forward.